Hey, Caneland. I'm Matthew. And I'm Nick. Today is November 11th, 2021. Today we will be bringing you all back to the olden days and talking about the Wild West. To start us off, let's go to Kaylee with fun facts about the Wild West.
Thank you kindly, Matthew. Howdy, folks. I just arrived in Dodge City, Kansas. Dodge City, Kansas became known for its saloons, outlaws, and Boot Hill Cemetery. During the 19th century and early 20th century, the world's famous cowboys were everywhere. Cowboys were cow herders, and they usually lived with other cowboys in a bunkhouse. Boot Hill Cemetery was a common burial ground for gunfighters or those who died with their boots on. Now, folks, 205 out of 300 people are recorded in this here cemetery. 3 cowboys named Billy Clayton, Frank McClary, and Tom McClary were buried there. Audrey, Charlize, David, Jade, come here.
What?
Put these hats on and don't ask questions.
Okay. Okay, I guess.
Okay. Charlize, stand here. Audrey, come here. And Jade, stand there. And David, come here. Okay, we are going to pretend that y'all hate each other. These were the 3 men who were killed in the famed gunfight in the OK Corral. Listen here now. Many people went to dueling because of disagreements like these 3 men here. You see, Billy Clayton didn't like men trying to include themselves in his outlaw affairs, so when his friend Wyatt Earp came into town, he was not too happy. You see, Wyatt tried to get involved with Billy's outlaw business, and Billy ended up going to duel with Wyatt and 2 other men. Billy and the 2 others died. Oh my, look at the time. I'd say it's time to pour on the fire and call in the dogs. If any of y'all need me, just holler.
Thank you, Kaylee. Now to Charlize with an interview with Ms Ramos.
Thanks, guys. Today, for the second time, we have Ms Ramos joining us. Welcome, Ms Ramos. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, too. Great. Today, Ms Ramos will be reviewing
Robber Girl.
Oh, what is this book about?
This book is about the robber girl, that's her name, and she's been raised by gentlemen thieves since she was about 5 years old. Although she suffers a speech affliction which prevents her from speaking to humans unless they speak to her first, she carries on arguments with her dagger constantly. Her dagger criticizes her and berates her, but he is her best friend, or she, the dagger. After a failed stagecoach robbery, she is taken to live with the judge in the town. Woven into historical 19th century Wild West, this fantasy mystery is sure to pull you in from the first page.
Wow, that sounds super interesting. Thank you. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for joining us. Back to the studio.
That book sounds interesting. Speaking of sound, let's go to Brian with a speaker review.
Hey guys, my name is Brian and I'm going to tell you about the Logitech Z313. The Logitech Z313 has an amazing crystal clear sound and a decent amount of bass. But when it's fully turned on, the woofer starts puffing out air from the bass that is going inside the woofer. It comes with 2 outputs with a volume remote, and that's all for this speaker. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Brian. On to Samaya.
Nick and Matthew, if you're interested in any Western movies, I suggest these top 5 Western movies. In 5th place is Let 'Em Go. In 4th place is Nomad. In 3rd place is Kid. And 2nd place is News to the World, which was made on December 25th, 2020. And in 1st place is Deadwood, which was made on March 21st, 2004. Back to the studio.
It sure is something. Well, that's all for today. Bye, Caneland.